In a world filled with uncertainty, imagine harnessing an ancient philosophy that transforms life's challenges into opportunities. This is the essence of Stoicism. Picture facing life's storms with unwavering calm, a superpower that empowers you to navigate adversity with resilience and purpose. Originating in the bustling marketplaces and marble halls of ancient Rome and Greece, Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control every aspect of our lives, we hold the ultimate power over our reactions. It's not about suppressing emotions but understanding and managing them, allowing us to lead fulfilling lives regardless of external chaos. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, discovering practical insights that can reshape not just how we think but how we live. From stress management to finding joy in everyday moments, this exploration promises to illuminate the path to a more resilient and purposeful existence. Stay with us to unlock the secrets of Stoic philosophy that can change your life forever. 1. Focusing on what's in your control. Focusing on what's in your control is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, and when you dive into it, you realize it's more than just a calming mantra. It's a powerful mindset shift that can transform how you approach everything in life. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm. Around you, chaos swirls, decisions of others, the unpredictable forces of nature, even your own body betraying you at times. But at the center of it all, you remain calm, not because you're pretending the storm doesn't exist, but because you've mastered the art of focusing on what's in your control. This isn't about ignoring problems, it's about strategically directing your energy to what truly matters. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." This distinction seems simple, but it's revolutionary. He understood that while we can't control external events, traffic jams, someone else's opinion, or sudden misfortune, we have full control over our response. And therein lies our power. Think of life as a game of chess. You don't control how your opponent moves, but you do control your strategy. Will you react impulsively, or will you pause, consider your options, and make a deliberate, thoughtful move? This is what the Stoics teach us. Life isn't about controlling the board, it's about mastering your next move. In practical terms, this means letting go of worry over things you can't change. No amount of anxiety will stop it from raining on your picnic. No sleepless night will prevent market fluctuations. But you can choose to bring an umbrella, or pivot and enjoy an indoor activity. You can adjust your investment strategy to weather the market. Focusing on what's in your control doesn't mean apathy toward challenges. It means facing them with empowered action. This mindset brings a liberating sense of peace, but it also sharpens your decision-making. When you stop wasting energy on what you can't influence, you have more mental and emotional resources to pour into what you can. This is where real growth happens. The Stoic warrior doesn't battle the storm, they build a stronger ship. By focusing on what's in your control, you step into a life of intentionality and resilience. You begin to shape your inner world, regardless of the turbulence around you. Life still happens, but you, the captain of your own thoughts and actions, stay steady, navigating with wisdom and courage. In a world constantly pulling you in every direction, the Stoic lesson is clear: control what you can, and let the rest flow. It's not just survival, it's thriving with clarity, purpose, and strength, no matter what life throws your way. 2. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. Embracing obstacles as opportunities is one of the most intriguing and empowering aspects of Stoic philosophy. At first glance, the idea seems counterintuitive. Who in their right mind would welcome obstacles? But the Stoics understood something profound. Life's hardships aren't interruptions to our path, they are the path. Every challenge, every setback, is a stepping stone to growth, if we're willing to see it that way. Picture this: you're navigating through a dense forest, trying to reach a distant mountaintop. Suddenly, a massive boulder blocks your way. For most, this is where frustration would kick in, thoughts of, "Why me? Why now?" echoing in their mind. But the Stoic, instead of being paralyzed by the obstacle, asks, "How can this help me become stronger? What can I learn from this?" Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, the obstacle is not just something to overcome, it is the opportunity for progress. The challenge forces you to innovate, to rethink your strategy, and in doing so, you discover strengths and abilities you never knew you had. Think about the story of any great inventor, leader, or athlete. Their success wasn't handed to them on a silver platter. It was forged through adversity, failures, losses, and roadblocks that became turning points. These obstacles weren't barriers to their goals, they were the catalysts for their breakthroughs. Now, imagine reframing your daily challenges with this mindset. Instead of viewing a tough situation at work, a personal setback, or a difficult relationship as something negative, you see it as a training ground. Each problem becomes a workout for your mind and spirit, pushing you to adapt, grow, and become more resilient. Here's where it gets truly exciting. Obstacles don't just test us, they reveal our potential. When you're pushed out of your comfort zone, forced to find a solution, you tap into reserves of creativity, patience, and grit you might have never accessed otherwise. The obstacle shows you what you're capable of. The Stoics weren't suggesting that hardships are easy to bear. Rather, they saw them as necessary, even essential, for personal growth. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, compared life to a fighter's training ground. Without resistance, without the blows of life, we become weak and complacent. The very things we resist, failure, discomfort, difficulty, are what forge us into stronger, wiser individuals. But how do we actually embrace obstacles in the moment, when everything feels overwhelming? First, by shifting our perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we ask, "How can I use this?" This subtle shift opens up a world of possibilities, turning every roadblock into a lesson, every difficulty into a tool for self-improvement. Secondly, we cultivate patience and perseverance. Obstacles aren't solved in an instant, but by staying committed, inching forward step by step, we eventually overcome them. The journey through the obstacle is what transforms us. In the end, Stoicism teaches us that life's obstacles aren't there to defeat us, they're there to awaken the best in us. By embracing challenges as opportunities, we unlock the potential to not only survive hardship but to thrive because of it. The obstacle, once seen as a burden, becomes the very force that propels us forward, shaping us into who we are meant to be. The next time you face a challenge, remember, the obstacle is the way. And every step you take toward overcoming it is a step closer to becoming the best version of yourself. 3. Living in the present moment. Living in the present moment is a profound practice that invites us to unlock the richness of life as it unfolds right before our eyes. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, emphasize that the past is unchangeable and the future remains uncertain, so our true power lies only in the present. When we allow ourselves to get lost in regrets over what has happened or anxieties about what might come next, we miss out on the beauty and opportunities available to us right now. Consider how often our minds wander. We replay old mistakes, fret over decisions we can't alter, or worry about potential outcomes that may never materialize. Seneca astutely observed that most of our suffering arises not from actual experiences but from our imagination, our tendency to project future problems and fears rather than engaging with the current moment. Grounding ourselves in the present allows us to break free from these distractions, leading to a clearer mind and a more joyful heart. Embracing the present moment is about engagement. It involves immersing ourselves fully in whatever we are doing, whether we're working on a project, having a conversation, or simply enjoying a quiet moment alone. Practicing mindfulness, being aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, enables us to experience life in vivid detail. It cultivates gratitude for the simple pleasures we often overlook, fostering a deeper appreciation for the now. Epictetus taught that our focus should be on our actions and responses in the present moment. While we cannot control external events, we can control our attitudes towards them. This perspective empowers us to face life's challenges with resilience and grace, enabling us to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. By mastering the art of living in the now, we do more than find peace, we fully embrace life itself. Each moment becomes a vivid, irreplaceable piece of our unique story, filled with potential and possibility. Once we start embracing the present, everything changes. We begin to live not just passively but actively, savoring each breath and every experience. In doing so, we cultivate a life rich with meaning, connection, and joy. 4. Building self-discipline. Building self-discipline is akin to constructing a bridge to your highest potential. It's the process of transforming fleeting desires and whims into lasting habits that propel you toward your goals. In a world overflowing with distractions, social media, instant gratification, and the never-ending allure of comfort, self-discipline becomes the cornerstone of personal growth and achievement. The Stoics understood that true freedom lies in mastering ourselves. Marcus Aurelius believed that discipline is a form of self-governance, a commitment to aligning our actions with our values and aspirations. He famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This awareness is the first step toward building self-discipline. It's about recognizing that while we may not control external circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. But how do we cultivate this vital skill? It starts with setting clear intentions. Define what you truly want, whether it's to improve your health, advance in your career, or cultivate meaningful relationships. Once you've articulated your goals, break them down into manageable steps. Seneca advised that we should begin at the beginning, highlighting the importance of incremental progress. By focusing on small, achievable actions, we lay the foundation for larger, transformative changes. Next, practice consistency. Habits are built through repetition, and self-discipline flourishes when we make certain behaviors part of our daily routine. Create an environment that supports your objectives. Remove distractions and establish cues that remind you of your commitment. As Epictetus taught, we should strive to become indifferent to temptations that derail us from our path. By consciously choosing our responses and staying committed to our goals, we strengthen our resolve over time. It's also essential to practice self-compassion. Discipline does not mean perfection. There will be setbacks, and it's crucial to approach these moments with kindness towards ourselves. Instead of viewing failures as roadblocks, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your approach, and get back on track. Aristotle emphasized the importance of habit in shaping our character, suggesting that each small choice we make contributes to who we become. Finally, celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress reinforces your commitment and motivates you to continue on the path of self-discipline. This process is not merely about achieving goals, it's about cultivating a mindset of resilience and determination that becomes part of who you are. In essence, building self-discipline is a transformative journey. It requires dedication, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace discomfort in the service of our higher aspirations. As you cultivate this discipline, you'll discover not only the strength to pursue your goals but also the profound joy that comes from aligning your actions with your true self. This bridge you build will lead you not only to success but to a life rich with purpose and fulfillment. 5. Developing emotional resilience. Developing emotional resilience is akin to becoming a master gardener of your inner landscape. Just as a garden thrives through seasons of drought and storms, so too can our emotional well-being flourish amidst life's inevitable challenges. Resilience is not merely bouncing back from adversity, it's about transforming setbacks into stepping stones, nurturing our emotional roots, and cultivating a deep-rooted strength that enables us to withstand life's tempests. The Stoics understood this concept profoundly. They taught that the trials we face are not merely obstacles but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, reflected on the importance of perspective, stating, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This radical acceptance of difficulties invites us to view our struggles as essential parts of our journey rather than barriers to our happiness. To develop emotional resilience, we first need to cultivate self-awareness. This means tuning into our thoughts, feelings, and reactions to stressors. It's about recognizing that emotions are not the enemy. They are valuable signals that can guide us toward understanding ourselves better. By observing our emotional responses without judgment, we can begin to identify patterns and triggers that affect our well-being. Next, practice reframing your mindset. Instead of succumbing to the narrative of victimhood when faced with adversity, ask yourself how this experience can serve you. This shift in perspective empowers us to transform pain into purpose. Seneca once advised that difficulties strengthen the mind, suggesting that through facing our challenges, we forge mental fortitude and adaptability. Embrace the idea that every setback is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. Building a strong support network is also vital for resilience. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Share your struggles with trusted friends or family members, for vulnerability fosters connection and understanding. The Stoic emphasis on community reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences. Together, we can weather any storm. Moreover, nurturing self-compassion is key to resilience. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would extend to a dear friend facing difficulties. Acknowledge that it's okay to struggle and that setbacks do not define your worth. Aristotle's philosophy of virtue emphasizes that cultivating emotional resilience is a practice, a skill that we can develop over time through patience and perseverance. Finally, engage in practices that promote emotional well-being, such as mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness allows us to stay grounded in the present moment, reducing anxiety about the future. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what we have, enriching our emotional landscape and fostering a positive outlook. In essence, developing emotional resilience is a profound journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires intention, practice, and the courage to embrace life's uncertainties. As we cultivate this resilience, we not only become stronger individuals but also inspire others to navigate their own challenges with grace and fortitude. Like a garden that flourishes after a storm, our emotional resilience will allow us to thrive in the face of adversity, transforming every challenge into a beautiful opportunity for growth. 6. Memento mori, remember you will die. Memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning, remember you will die, is a powerful and thought-provoking concept that urges us to confront the transient nature of life. Imagine walking through a bustling marketplace, surrounded by the vibrant colors of fresh fruits, the laughter of children, and the chatter of friends. Now, picture a silent, ancient statue, a reminder of mortality, standing amidst this liveliness, whispering the inevitable truth: life is fleeting. This stark juxtaposition invites us to pause and reflect on what truly matters. The Stoics embraced the practice of memento mori as a tool for living more fully. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently reflected on death, reminding himself that every day is a precious gift. He understood that contemplating our mortality not only clarifies our priorities but also empowers us to make meaningful choices. Rather than living in a constant haze of distraction, memento mori challenges us to seize the day, to appreciate the beauty in the mundane, and to focus on what truly brings us joy. This contemplation of death serves as a catalyst for personal transformation. It compels us to evaluate how we spend our time. Are we investing it in meaningful relationships, pursuing our passions, or chasing after societal expectations? The Stoic philosopher Seneca echoed this sentiment, urging us to consider how often we squander our time on trivial pursuits. He proclaimed that the most important thing is not how long we live, but how well we live. Incorporating memento mori into our daily lives can be transformative. Start by practicing mindfulness, grounding yourself in the present moment. Acknowledge the beauty and fragility of life. Each breath, each interaction, and each experience is a fleeting moment in the vast tapestry of existence. This awareness can shift your perspective, prompting you to engage more deeply with those around you and to savor the small joys that often go unnoticed. Consider also the power of gratitude. Reflect on the people, experiences, and opportunities that enrich your life. This practice not only enhances your appreciation for what you have but also fosters a sense of urgency to express love and kindness before it's too late. Moreover, allow memento mori to inspire you to take risks and embrace challenges. When we recognize that our time is limited, the fear of failure or judgment diminishes. Instead, we become emboldened to pursue our dreams, speak our truths, and create a legacy that reflects our authentic selves. Epictetus taught that our lives are shaped by our choices, and embracing the reality of mortality empowers us to make those choices consciously and courageously. Ultimately, memento mori is not a morbid reflection but a celebration of life itself. It invites us to dance with our mortality, to live with intention, and to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the journey we are on. By remembering that our time is finite, we can transform fear into gratitude, uncertainty into possibility, and indifference into love. So let this powerful reminder resonate within you, and embrace each day with the knowledge that life is a precious, fleeting gift. Live fully, love deeply, and let the awareness of your mortality guide you toward a life rich with purpose and meaning. 7. Practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude is an invitation to open our eyes to the beauty and abundance that surround us, often hidden in the ordinary moments of life. Imagine waking up to a sunrise that paints the sky in hues of orange and pink, the warmth of sunlight spilling through your window, or the laughter of loved ones echoing through your home. Each of these moments holds the potential to awaken a profound sense of appreciation within us, transforming our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of human nature, recognized the power of gratitude as a tool for cultivating resilience and contentment. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the importance of acknowledging the gifts life offers, even amidst challenges. He believed that by focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can shift our mindset and cultivate inner peace. Picture him in the quiet of dawn, penning reflections on gratitude, reminding himself that each day presents new opportunities to appreciate the world around him. But how do we cultivate this transformative practice in our busy, often chaotic lives? Start by incorporating simple rituals into your daily routine. For instance, each morning, take a few moments to list 3 things you are grateful for. They can be as simple as the aroma of your morning coffee, the kindness of a stranger, or the health of a loved one. This act of recognition can set a positive tone for your day, opening your heart to the beauty that lies ahead. Consider also the power of journaling. Keeping a gratitude journal allows you to document your experiences, reflecting on the moments that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you revisit these entries, you'll find a reservoir of positivity to draw upon during challenging times. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there are glimmers of light to be found. Furthermore, expressing gratitude to others can create ripples of kindness in your relationships. Take a moment to reach out to someone who has made a difference in your life, whether through a heartfelt message, a handwritten note, or a simple conversation. Let them know how much you appreciate their presence and impact. This not only strengthens your connections but also fosters a sense of community and belonging. Gratitude is not merely a passive emotion, it is an active choice that shapes our perspective and experiences. It encourages us to embrace life's complexities with an open heart, allowing us to find joy even in adversity. The philosopher Seneca spoke of gratitude as a natural inclination of the soul, reminding us that recognizing the gifts in our lives elevates our spirits and enriches our existence. Moreover, modern psychology supports the Stoic emphasis on gratitude, demonstrating its powerful effects on our mental health and overall well-being. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, increase happiness, and enhance our resilience to life's challenges. By consciously acknowledging the positives, we can create a mental landscape that fosters growth and optimism. Ultimately, practicing gratitude is a profound journey of awakening. It invites us to step back, to notice the richness of our lives, and to embrace the interconnectedness of our experiences. As we cultivate this practice, we unlock a deeper appreciation for ourselves and others, transforming our outlook on life. So let us embark on this journey together, where every moment becomes an opportunity for gratitude, and every heartbeat echoes with the beauty of a life well lived. 8. Personal excellence. Personal excellence is the pursuit of being the best version of ourselves, an unwavering commitment to growth, improvement, and the relentless pursuit of our potential. Imagine standing at the summit of a mountain, the world spread out before you, every valley and peak representing the choices, challenges, and achievements that have shaped your journey. Personal excellence is not merely a destination but an exhilarating climb, each step taken with intention, each obstacle encountered as a lesson to be learned. At the heart of this concept lies the understanding that excellence is a personal endeavor, unique to each individual. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers of wisdom, espoused the idea that true excellence comes from within. Marcus Aurelius, in his reflective writings, emphasized that the quality of our character is defined not by our external circumstances, but by how we respond to them. It's about harnessing our inner strengths, setting high standards for ourselves, and consistently striving to meet them, regardless of the challenges we face. But how do we embark on this path of personal excellence? First, it begins with self-awareness. Taking time to reflect on our values, strengths, and areas for improvement sets the foundation for growth. Ask yourself, what do I truly value? What are my passions? What do I want to contribute to the world? This clarity helps us chart a course aligned with our true selves. Next, cultivate a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning, and don't shy away from failure. Instead, view it as a stepping stone toward improvement. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Our responses shape our character and ultimately define our journey toward excellence. Setting goals is another vital aspect of this pursuit. Envision the life you aspire to lead and break it down into actionable steps. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal endeavors, create specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. This structured approach allows us to monitor our progress and make adjustments along the way, ensuring we stay on track toward our vision of excellence. Moreover, seek inspiration and mentorship from those who embody the qualities you admire. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who challenge and uplift us can accelerate our growth and broaden our perspectives. Remember, excellence is not a solitary pursuit. It flourishes in community and collaboration. Consistency is key in the quest for personal excellence. Establish daily habits and routines that align with your values and goals. Whether it's dedicating time for learning, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in self-care, these small, consistent actions accumulate over time, leading to significant transformations. Finally, embrace the idea of lifelong learning. The pursuit of excellence is a continuous journey, not a final destination. Be curious, seek knowledge, and be open to new experiences. The more we learn and grow, the more we discover our capacity for greatness. In essence, personal excellence is about crafting a life that reflects our deepest values and aspirations. It's a journey filled with purpose, resilience, and self-discovery. So, as you navigate your path, remember that each step you take is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your progress, and let your pursuit of excellence illuminate the world around you. With every effort, you not only uplift yourself but inspire others to embark on their own journeys toward greatness. 9. Not caring what others think. Not caring what others think is a powerful mantra that echoes through the corridors of Stoic philosophy, inviting us to liberate ourselves from the shackles of external judgment. Imagine walking through a vibrant marketplace, each person engrossed in their own thoughts, concerns, and opinions, while you navigate your path with unwavering confidence, impervious to the whispers around you. This idea isn't about disregarding others entirely. Rather, it's about prioritizing your own values and beliefs over the transient opinions of the crowd. At its core, this principle encourages us to embrace our authentic selves, recognizing that our worth is not determined by others' perceptions but by our own understanding of who we are. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, famously wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By internalizing this truth, we shift our focus from seeking validation from others to cultivating self-acceptance and self-respect. The journey to not caring what others think begins with self-awareness. Take the time to understand your values, passions, and beliefs. What makes you unique? What are your goals? By grounding yourself in your identity, you create a sturdy foundation that makes the noise of external opinions less impactful. You learn to see feedback as merely a reflection of others' perspectives, not a definitive statement on your worth or potential. Next, consider the concept of impermanence. The opinions of others are fleeting, often shaped by their own fears, insecurities, and experiences. Just as the seasons change, so too do people's views. By recognizing this transience, we can detach ourselves from the desire for approval, realizing that it is far more liberating to trust ourselves than to chase the ever-changing tides of societal expectations. Cultivating courage is another essential aspect of this principle. It takes bravery to stand firm in your convictions, especially in a world that often pressures us to conform. Remember that history is filled with individuals who dared to be different. Think of the innovators, artists, and thinkers who changed the world by embracing their unique perspectives. By honoring your individuality, you not only honor yourself but also inspire others to do the same. In practice, start by reframing your thoughts when you catch yourself worrying about others' opinions. Instead of asking, "What will they think of me?" consider asking, "Does their opinion align with my values?" This shift allows you to filter external judgments through the lens of your own beliefs, making it easier to prioritize what truly matters to you. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can also reinforce this mindset. Engage with those who uplift you, challenge you, and encourage your authenticity. The influence of a positive community can significantly diminish the weight of negative opinions from outsiders. Ultimately, not caring what others think is an act of self-empowerment. It invites us to live boldly and authentically, freeing us from the constraints of societal expectations. As we embrace this philosophy, we discover that the most profound approval we can receive comes from within. So, take a deep breath, stand tall, and navigate life with the conviction that you are the author of your own story, one that deserves to be written without hesitation or fear of judgment. Remember, the world is waiting for your unique voice, and it's time to share it unapologetically. 10. Accepting change. Accepting change is like dancing with the rhythm of life, where every twist and turn invites us to let go of resistance and embrace the ever-shifting landscape around us. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, where each wave that crashes against the shore carries away the old and brings in the new. This powerful metaphor captures the essence of Stoic wisdom on change. It is not just inevitable, it is a vital part of our journey. At the heart of this philosophy is the understanding that change is the universal constant, a force that shapes our experiences, perspectives, and ultimately, our very selves. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor and philosopher, poignantly stated, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny." This profound acceptance allows us to view change not as an adversary but as a necessary element in the tapestry of life. Each change, whether we perceive it as good or bad, serves a purpose in our personal narrative. Seneca, another luminary of Stoicism, emphasized the dangers of clinging too tightly to our current circumstances. He warned that such attachments could lead to disappointment, as the only constant in life is change itself. He encouraged us to cultivate flexibility, reminding us that it is not the external shifts that define our happiness but our responses to them. The Stoics recognized that while we cannot control external events, we do hold the power to shape our attitudes towards them. Epictetus famously advised us to distinguish between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. This distinction is not merely an exercise in futility, it is an empowering realization. By focusing on our responses rather than the uncontrollable circumstances, we can cultivate resilience, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. So, how can we cultivate a mindset that embraces change? First, we must acknowledge the inevitability of change. Just as the seasons shift from the vibrancy of summer to the stillness of winter, our lives are in constant flux. Accepting this reality allows us to approach change with curiosity rather than fear. Each new experience, be it a job loss, a move to a new city, or the end of a relationship, holds the potential for growth, transformation, and new beginnings. Next, we can practice mindfulness. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we cultivate an awareness that allows us to appreciate our current experiences without clinging to them. This mindfulness creates a space for acceptance when those experiences inevitably evolve or come to an end. Imagine standing in a beautiful garden, fully immersed in its colors and scents. When the seasons change, and the flowers wilt, instead of lamenting their loss, we can celebrate the cycle of life and the beauty that will bloom anew. Another vital aspect is to seek the lessons embedded in change. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can reframe our perspective to, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in mindset transforms challenges into stepping stones for personal development. Every setback or unexpected turn can be reframed as an opportunity to build resilience, to learn something new, or to reassess our values and priorities. Aristotle spoke of the pursuit of virtue as key to happiness, and part of that virtue lies in our adaptability. By navigating life's changes with grace and wisdom, we find balance and harmony within the flux. Modern psychology supports this Stoic approach to change, revealing that viewing change as an opportunity rather than a threat can significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. Those who cultivate an adaptable mindset are better equipped to handle the inevitable ups and downs of life. In the grand symphony of existence, accepting change allows us to dance with its rhythm, finding joy in the unpredictability of life. So, let's remember that change is not merely something to endure but a powerful force to embrace. By opening ourselves to new experiences, we enrich our lives and discover the beauty of our unique paths. With courage and an open heart, we can navigate the currents of change, welcoming the endless possibilities it brings and recognizing that each moment is a chance to begin anew. 11. Practicing compassion and empathy. Practicing compassion and empathy is like opening a door to a world where understanding, kindness, and genuine connection flourish. Imagine standing in a bustling marketplace, surrounded by a myriad of faces, each telling a unique story. In this intricate tapestry of human experience, the threads of compassion and empathy weave us together, revealing our shared humanity. At the heart of this practice lies a fundamental truth: we are all interconnected. The ancient Stoics, with their profound insights into human nature, championed the virtues of compassion and empathy as essential aspects of living a meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, observed that, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee," reminding us that our well-being is inextricably linked to the well-being of others. This perspective invites us to view our actions and choices not just through the lens of individual gain, but as contributions to a larger community. Seneca, another Stoic sage, emphasized that compassion is a natural human instinct. He urged us to treat others with kindness and generosity, not just because it benefits us but because it fosters a sense of shared humanity. Even those who have wronged us, he suggested, are often acting out of their own struggles and limitations. By extending empathy toward them, we cultivate understanding rather than resentment. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who lived a life of resilience despite personal adversity, taught us to strive to understand others' perspectives. He implored us to recognize that everyone has their reasons for their actions. This doesn't mean we condone harmful behavior. Rather, it invites us to approach others with curiosity and a desire to understand their experiences. So, how do we cultivate compassion and empathy in our everyday lives? First, it begins with listening. Imagine sitting across from a friend, allowing them to share their story without interruption. Truly listening means being present in that moment, absorbing their words and emotions, and offering your full attention. This act of understanding can bridge the gaps between us, fostering a sense of connection and shared experience. Next, we can practice acts of kindness, no matter how small. A smile, a compliment, or a helping hand can create ripples of positivity that brighten someone's day. These seemingly minor gestures carry profound significance, signaling to others that they matter, that their feelings are valid and important. Additionally, we must be there for others in times of need. This support should be offered without judgment, recognizing the inherent dignity of every person, regardless of their struggles or mistakes. Just as Aristotle spoke of friendship as a bond that encompasses both joy and sorrow, we can create meaningful relationships by supporting one another through life's highs and lows. Modern psychology echoes these Stoic principles, showing that compassion and empathy not only enrich our relationships but also enhance our emotional well-being. When we care for others, we foster a sense of belonging, purpose, and happiness in our own lives. It's a beautiful cycle. By lifting others, we rise alongside them. Let's remind ourselves that behind every face is a story, behind every action a reason. By embracing this truth, we cultivate a deeper understanding of our shared journey. Compassion and empathy transform our interactions, creating a more loving and connected world. As we practice these virtues, we become catalysts for kindness, igniting change in ourselves and those around us. So, let's spread compassion like confetti, creating ripples that can transform lives. Together, we can build a brighter, more compassionate future, one act of empathy at a time. 12. Reflecting and reviewing regularly. Reflecting and reviewing regularly is akin to taking a mindful pause in the midst of life's whirlwind, a sacred moment to look back, introspect, and recalibrate our journey. Imagine standing at the helm of a ship, navigating the vast ocean of experiences, with storms and calm seas alike shaping your course. The practice of reflection acts as your compass, guiding you toward a life aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. The Stoics, those profound philosophers of ancient wisdom, recognized the transformative power of reflection. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasized the importance of self-examination. He wrote not just as an emperor, but as a seeker of virtue, urging us to examine our lives, decisions, and moral compass. His insight that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts invites us to scrutinize the narratives we tell ourselves, shaping our reality and experiences. Seneca, with his sharp intellect, likened life to a play, suggesting that we periodically review our roles and performances. Are we acting in harmony with the character we wish to embody? Are our actions reflective of the script we value? This metaphor serves as a powerful reminder to assess not just the plot twists we face, but our responses to them. It nudges us to align our actions with our ideals, fostering a life of intentionality. Epictetus, the Stoic teacher of resilience, encouraged his students to end each day with a review of their actions and attitudes. This wasn't about self-criticism but self-awareness and growth. By asking ourselves what went well, what challenges we faced, and what duties remain undone, we can steer our lives with greater consciousness. This daily reflection is like checking the ship's sails, ensuring we adjust our course as needed. But how do we weave this practice of reflection into the fabric of our modern lives? First, make it a habit. Dedicate a few minutes each day, perhaps before bedtime, to reflect on your experiences. What victories did you achieve? Where did you stumble? This practice can begin as a mental exercise, but jotting down your thoughts can enhance its impact, providing a tangible record of your journey. Next, use reflection as a tool for gratitude. In reviewing your day, take note of the small moments of joy or gratitude that may otherwise slip by unnoticed. This practice can shift your focus away from negativity, cultivating a more positive outlook on life. Additionally, approach this practice with kindness and compassion toward yourself. Reflection is not a means of berating yourself for mistakes. Instead, it's about recognizing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Treat yourself with the same understanding and support you would offer to a dear friend. The ancient philosopher Aristotle emphasized the importance of living a reflective life, asserting that true wisdom arises from understanding ourselves, our actions, and our place in the world. This introspection is essential for living an examined life, one that strives for virtue and excellence. Modern psychology corroborates the Stoic emphasis on reflection, highlighting its benefits for mental health, clarity of purpose, and personal growth. By processing our emotions and learning from our actions, we can make more informed decisions moving forward. Let's commit to this practice of reflecting and reviewing regularly. Allow it to be our guidepost, ensuring we're not just passively experiencing life but actively shaping it according to our values. By taking the time to look back, we gain the insight needed to move forward, more aligned, more aware, and more in tune with the essence of who we are and who we aspire to be. Embracing this journey of introspection, we discover that it is in knowing ourselves that we find the path to true fulfillment and joy. Each moment of reflection serves as a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives, guiding us toward a masterpiece that embodies our most authentic selves. So, let's cherish this practice and sail through life with purpose, clarity, and an unwavering commitment to personal growth. So let's strive to live vibrantly and authentically, enriching our lives with purpose. As we part ways today, I invite you to explore a playlist filled with wisdom, stories, and strategies to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. Together, let's continue to grow, reflect, and embrace the beautiful intricacies of life. Until we meet again, remember to live for the cause of being your truest self, not just for the applause. Take care, and see you on our next journey.